Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to explain about the coding or technical test interview, which is this is a continuation video of the video one which I prepared before, and this is a technical or coding test conducted by JPMorganchase. It is exactly the same question, and many people will get the same question or a different question. It depends the person to person or role to role. So what type of, this is one of the best toughest program I received from the JPMC. Okay, so let's begin it. So basically it has the two types of tests, like one is online or offline. So they may ask offline test or online test. So if it is offline test, we need to provide all the test cases. If it is an online test, so it's like a hackathon, so all the test cases is already be there, and you need to execute and write a code according to the test cases they have it. So but online will have this, they will give you half an hour or 1 hour based on the role, again, and the toughest problem. Or if it is offline, means you need to, they will be giving ample time, so either 2 or 3 days, and you need to submit your and upload into the GitHub. So let's begin with, so I'm going to do it with the Eclipse. Let me open my Eclipse. So yeah, I already opened it and I copied the input string here. Open Eclipse and it's taken an input string. Now I'm going to take a string array which splits the strings. So now I'm going to take a list integer for a sequences. Import list and array list. Now I have a sequences, so I'll take as a list of integers, so just to store all the sequences as a list. Now I'm looping with for loop. So the logic is just comparing the previous and next. If it is displays, the difference is 1, so it should be a sequence. So based on that logic, I'm building it. Declare previous variable null. So as said before, like current minus previous, the difference is 1. So add sequence, the current one. If it is else, so you're resetting the list. And adding this current one, so you're resetting it and just adding the current one. If the difference is no, the difference of the two consecutive numbers is no, just reset the sequence, reset the array list, and then add the current one. So we are checking the null value here for previous one. If the first value will be null, so just need to validate this previous null and assign the null and check this if it is null, because of the first value which you are returning it may be null. Yeah, once it finished end loops, so assign the current value to previous. So make sure you put your code in no try catch block, so that if it is any errors to be handled, so we can handle here. And once we have this list, so it is validated with the size and display the numbers here. So sequence is a list of integer and sequences is a list of integer. It means a list inside the list. It is sequences.stream and it is a Java 8 API, so which you can trigger with the functions. Just debug it, so just check the values are coming as expected. This error comes up, just we need to handle it. catch block. So make sure get the size is greater than 1 and add a sequence. Indentation is also important, so it brings all our strings. So it looks like it's printing all of them before loop or after loop. So just I think it should be created with the same loop. So this needs to be changed to go out of the loop, out of the for loop. Now we should be able to print now the required numbers. So just need to provide the full application including test cases. This is the test cases I have written. So what are the possible test scenarios, test cases? You need to write it down, the JUnit, so and upload into the GitHub and share the GitHub link to the JPMC. So they may ask you in the coding test, like run these two test cases, they only run these test cases, and they may ask you to extend the test cases. We have to extend the test cases if any possible other possible scenarios. So all the possible scenarios we have to write down test code. And finally display the size of the sequence and sequences. So it says like all test cases are passed out here, so you can see the report. Yeah, see, this is expected output. The indentation is also important before you submit into the GitHub. Hope you like this solution and approach. It has been validated by JPMC team, and finally they are okay with us. So if you have any clarification, please comment to the video. Please like, share, comment. Thank you for watching.